Do you see the nails on my forehead? Every one of them marked a century of battle. 4 golden nails, it is the highest honor a space marine can earn. I had survived on the battlefield for hundreds of years, but when Command handed me this mission, I felt its weight through my entire being. Find and destroy the heretic ruins. 100% mortality rate. What kind of mission was this? Still, I accepted it. I needed to learn what made it so deadly. There were 4 of us in the squad. Titus wore 4 golden rings, each one representing a soldier I had personally promoted. As I stepped into the dropship, I prayed I could bring them all back alive. The moment we landed, the heretics sensed us. Weapons raised, they attacked immediately. I led the blade guard forward, ready to meet the enemy head-on. Titus followed behind, dragging a heavy iron box. The enemy closed in. Battle was unavoidable. We cut through the cannon fodder, but then I spotted tanks in the distance. I raised my shield, blocking every incoming round. Before I could react, Titus broke formation and charged straight through the hail of bullets. He tore through an armored vehicle, leapt onto a tank, slaughtered the crew, and tossed a grenade inside. 1 tank destroyed. While carrying the box, I shot Titus a warning look. Disobeying orders is the gravest sin in war. His mission was to protect the box at all costs. We pushed forward. Soon we entered an area warped by demonic energy. Visibility was almost zero. Even the ground smelled rotten. Ahead of us, a massive crater opened in the earth. Without hesitation, we jumped inside. Darkness surrounded us. Demons attacked. Centuries of battle had sharpened my instincts. We tore them apart. Dragging the box behind us, we reached a silent corridor. Towering structures lined both sides. At the far end stood a steel door covered in runes. It opened on its own. Ahead stood a demonic statue. We entered the central chamber. Titus lifted the box and opened it. A priest emerged, dropped to his knees, folded his hands, and began chanting prayers. We raised our weapons, scanning the depths around the statue. Rocks started falling from above. The priest summoned a shield. It blocked every impact. Then the statue's sword ignited. The moment she landed, time stopped. Bullets hung frozen in the air. We opened fire on her, but it was useless. She struck. The priest died instantly. The shield vanished. We were frozen in place. She walked toward one of the warriors and touched him. He was dragged into a hallucination, like a genjutsu. Inside the illusion, he crushed a tiny figure in his hand. His head exploded. In reality, the illusion was filled with black liquid, her domain. It amplified the victim's deepest fears and killed them with them. The first warrior died because he doubted his own worth. Then she came for me, and I saw my greatest fear. Titus stood beside me, consumed by darkness, just as I had always feared he would become. I struck him, but when she tried to control Titus, to drag him into her domain, she discovered something unexpected. He wasn't afraid. Inside the illusion, Titus shattered her weapon. Time resumed. He struck, and the succubus fell. The statue collapsed. The coordinates were locked. Command initiated a nuclear strike. Titus tried to carry me out, but the explosion was unavoidable. I ordered him to leave me behind, and that was a scene from the movie Secret Level.